Alcohol poisoning, falling, burns, car crashes, domestic violence, child abuse, high blood pressure, possible heart attacks, and most importantly, death, can all happen while binge drinking. Binge drinking can be defined as the consumption of an excess amount of alcohol in a short period of time, typically 5 or more drinks in 2 hours or less for men, or 4 or more for women. The goal of binge drinking, which is prominent on college campuses across the country, as well as bars, nightclubs, and even in high schools, with the growth of teenagers starting to drink as they become older, is to get as drunk as possible to have as much fun as possible. With the binge drinking culture becoming more popular, the dangers are becoming more severe. Almost 90% of alcohol consumed by the people under the age of 21 in the United States is in the form of binge drinking at house parties in both high school and college. Some of the most immediate problems with binge drinking are the falls, passing out from being too drunk, and vomiting. But binge drinking can have a greater effect on the long-term health of a person. Binge drinking regularly can give people an increased chance of heart disease, liver disease, kidney and lung problems, and neurological damages in the future. Binge drinking and colleges have been linked together for a long time, with many accidents happening across the country each year, usually with them happening at a frat house party or initiation. There have been many cases when pledges or regular college students have attended a frat party and have ended up in the hospital with alcohol poisoning, alcohol-induced comas, and kids have even died at the parties. The binge drinking culture has been popularized in pop culture with movies like Animal House, which is about a college frat and their parties, Superbad, which is when 3 high school kids buy a fake ID to buy alcohol for a house party, TV shows like Cheers, which takes place at a bar, and MTV's Jersey Shore, which had one purpose, to show the world how to have fun at the shore, and in music, with songs like Blame It by Jamie Foxx, Shots by Lil Jon, and Asher Roth's I Love College. Binge drinking, more often than not, leads to getting your blood alcohol content over the legal limit to drive, which is when the majority of DUIs, public intoxications, disturbing the peace, and disorderly conduct charges occur. When under the influence, people are more likely to do things out of the ordinary, things they would probably not consider when sober, and can end up hurting not only themselves, but others around them, especially loved ones and family members. These actions won't only hurt those relationships in the present, but can have a worse long-term effect on them as well. Other long-term issues that can happen because of binge drinking is the beginning of alcoholism, which not only furthers your chances of heart and liver disease, but the more often you drink, the more your lungs and kidneys are affected by the alcohol as well. Alcoholism will also help ruin the relationship with your friends and family. While binge drinking may seem fun when you're younger, the long-term effects of it are not worth it. That is why you should always drink responsibly.